Yo, 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 it's your boy, Tuff Tony. You're watching Pinfalls and Pixels with my boy Glocky. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell you what, come check me out at JCW Lunacy. It's your boy, Tuff Tony. Don't make me hit you in the face with this flaming fist, bitch. Ow!
Welcome back, juggalos, juggalettes, and wrestling fans in general. Today we will recap JCW Lunacy Episode 41 from Cheswick, Pennsylvania. The episode kicks off with Hollywood Haley J into Tuff Tony. Tony tells her he's taught her everything she needs to know. He lets her know that he'll be in her corner whenever he can, but tonight, she's on her own. He's got to focus on the main event. Haley says, this is JCW, and she fits right in, so she'll be alright. We then cut to Mr. 50's Miles Clark. He's interrupted by Jeeves, who approaches him and offers his manservant services. Mr. 50s tells him straight up, if Jeeves can beat him or make him say uncle, he'll take him up on the offer. The ringmaster welcomes us to the action and introduces our opening contest. Out first is Jeeves, who is still having issues figuring out his entrance music. Jeeves gets a shot in and drops Mr. 50's throat first on the ropes. He follows that up with a big kick from the top rope for a 2 count. Jeeves locks in a sleeper hold, but Mr. 50's powers out. Mr. 50's rolls up Jeeves for a 2 count. Jeeves slams Mr. 50's and goes for a trust fall senton, but misses. Mr. 50's fires back with big strikes. He grabs Jeeves below the belt and follows it up with a big clothesline. Mr. 50's then lands a Falcon Arrow, and he grabs Jeeves below the belt again and locks in a full Nelson. The referee checks on Jeeves and calls for the bell. Your winner by referee stoppage, Mr. 50's Miles Clark. Backstage, Tommy Grayson tells us it's recap bitch slap time. He and JP are with Big Al. Tommy says last time they teamed with Big Al, the Brothers of Funstruction stomped them out. Big Al says Haley's DQ victory over her meant nothing. JP says everything was fine until the Brothers of Funstruction showed up and ruined everything. Tommy promises that they will reclaim the tag team championships and will soon hold all the gold alongside Big Al. Out first for our next match are the Backseat Boys JP and Tommy Grayson alongside JCW Women's Champion Big Al Alice Crawley. Out next are their opponents, the JCW Tag Team Champions Yabo and Ruffo, the Brothers of Funstruction alongside Hollywood Haley J. Big Al and Haley immediately start fighting on the outside. Tommy tries to Irish whip Ruffo, but Ruffo has a trick up his sleeve and then hits a double clothesline. Yabo hits a double crossbody on both the Backseat Boys. The Backseats recover and use great teamwork. In the ring, Big Al and Haley go blow for blow. Big Al lands a massive knee for a near fall. Tommy chokes Haley on the middle rope. JP goes for a suplex, but Haley rolls him up. Tommy then hits Haley with a big neckbreaker for a near fall. Haley fires up with big strikes and hits one of the craziest tornado DDTs I have ever seen. Yabo pulls out the chickens and they use them on the Backseat Boys. Haley hits a huge slam on Big Al and then she hits a devastating stomp for the 3 count. Your winners, Hollywood Haley J and the Brothers of Funstruction. Backstage, Caleb Conley is confronted by Violent J, who calls him the entitled juggalo. The Duke says he's gonna entitle Caleb to some bomb freshness, because tonight, he's not putting his title on the line against 1 juggalo, but 3. Our next match is for the JCW American Championship. Out first is the JCW American Champion, Caleb Conley. Out next is M-Dog20 Matt Cross. Then out comes Mosh Pit Mike, or tonight, Referee Mike, as he's wearing the referee stripes. And finally, he maketh the best pizza. Out comes Luigi Primo. The match immediately descends into chaos. Everyone tries to roll each other up, while Mike makes the counts. Caleb and the real referee shove each other, and the ref actually pins Caleb while Mike counts. Luigi hits big drop kicks on Caleb and Matt, then pulls out a second dough and goes for his pizza power punch, but accidentally hits Mike. Matt and Caleb team up to hit Luigi with a double back elbow. Matt then hits Caleb with the satellite head scissors. Caleb fires back with a huge back fist on Matt Cross. Caleb drops Luigi with a brain buster and throws him on a mat for a 2 count. Caleb and Matt trade strikes until Luigi takes them both out with a double cross body. Mike loses it. He takes out everyone with big right hands and even hits a scoop slam on Caleb for a 2 count. Luigi hits Mike with a swinging neckbreaker for a near fall. Matt kicks Caleb, then takes out Luigi and Mike. Matt goes to the top and hits a massive shooting star press on Luigi, and Mike counts 3. But it was Mike, not the real referee. Caleb throws Luigi down, and the real referee slides in for the official count. Your winner and still JCW American Champion, Caleb Conley. Backstage, MechaWolf cuts a promo. He says that he is happy he and Shane are locked into a dog collar match because now Shane can't run or hide. There is no escaping the Alpha Wolf. Out first for our next match is the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer. And out next is his opponent, the MechaWolf. Mecha attacks right away. He lands big punches in the corner, wraps the chain around his fist, and blasts Shane, busting him open. He rains down with more punches. Shane recovers and hits a huge military press. He unloads big strikes and grinds the chain across Mecha's face. Shane then hits an impressive vertical suplex for a near fall, followed by a pile driver on the steel ramp. Shane chokes Mecha with the chain, then locks in a camel clutch. Mecha battles back and hits a devastating superplex from the top rope, leaving both men down. Mecha follows it up with a tornado DDT. He climbs up top, but Shane yanks the chain, pulling him down. Mecha hits Shane with a mist, but Shane still manages to hit the moonsaulting battery while blind. He scrambles to find Mecha and pins him, but only gets a 2 count. Mecha hits a big knee, then a picture-perfect frog splash off the top, but it's still just a 2 count. Mercer responds with a Death Valley driver, again, only for 2. Finally, Shane wraps the chain around Mecha and uses the ropes to choke him out. The referee calls for the bell. Your winner, Shane Mercer. Referees eventually have to storm the ring and pull Shane off of MechaWolf. Our next match is a tag team match. Out first are the bad boy Joey Janela and GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Effy. And out next are their opponents, the Neon Blondes, Facade, and the returning Dynamite Danny Moe. Joey and Effy go right after Danny and Facade. Danny fights back with a big Hurricanrana head scissors on Joey. Facade comes off the top and wipes out Joey. Danny tosses a chair to Facade, who saboos off the ropes to the outside onto both opponents. Janela hits Danny with a huge razor's edge onto the apron. Effy follows up with a TKO on Danny for a near fall. Joey and Effy go for a double superplex, but Danny reverses it and tags in Facade, who cleans house. The Neon Blondes show great tag team chemistry and nearly get the win on Joey. Effy hits Facade with the Sack Rider, and Joey hits Danny with the Death Valley driver. Facade fires back with a springboard kick, and then nails Joey with a Canadian Destroyer for a 2 count. Joey and Effy hit a big double team maneuver on Danny Moe and get the 3 count. Your winners, Joey Janela and Effy. Backstage, the Southern Six are up to no good. Kerry Morton catches Silas Mason trying on his championship belt. Alex Taylor asks for a turn 2. Kerry reminds them who the champion is. He tries to redirect the conversation to their match tonight. Silas tells Kerry to carry his own bags because he and Alex are already carrying something else for him, cocaine bags. And now it is time for the main event. Out first are the Southern Six, Silas Mason, Alex Taylor, and the JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Kerry Morton, followed by their opponents, the Chocolate Juggalo Willy Mack, the Devil's Favorite Dealer Cocaine, and JCW Hall of Famer Tuff Tony. Tony and Alex start the match. Tony pauses for a shot and then shoves Alex down. Even the referee shoves Alex. Tony then hits a hip toss, a scoop slam, and even a Tony Karana. He slams down Kerry, then slams Silas. Alex tags in Silas. Tony tags in Willy. Willy and Tony hit a double team move on Silas. Willy hits a huge double clothesline on Alex and Silas. Willy tags in Cocaine. Cocaine and Willy then double team Alex. Cocaine grabs his stash, but Silas grabs it away and Alex takes him out. Silas and Alex hit a wishbone on Cocaine and isolate him in the corner. Alex chokes him with the boot. the Southern Six triple team Cocaine. Kerry and Alex hit a slingshot suplex on Cocaine, but he fires back with a diving clothesline on Alex. Tony and Willy tag in and start taking out the Southern Six. Tony hits a massive back body drop on Silas. Cocaine hits Alex with a coke slam, and then Kerry hits Cocaine with the kiss it goodbye. Willy Mack comes in and hits a stunner on Kerry Morton for the 1-2-3. Your winners, Willy Mack, Cocaine, and Tuff Tony. Post-match, the St. Clair Monster Corporation stormed the ring and attacked the winners. Painful Paul grabs a security guard, lifts him about 2 stories in the air, and slams him. Willy, Tony, and Cocaine try to fight back, but Jasmine St. Clair smashes Tony with a kendo stick as the corporation holds him down. And we ain't done yet. We're also going to recap JCW Lunacy Episode 42 from Reading, Pennsylvania in front of a sold-out crowd. We catch up with Mr. 50's Miles Clark, Luigi Primo, and Mosh Pit Mike. Mr. 50s tells them they've got to be on the same page tonight as they're facing the St. Clair Monster Corporation. He reminds them they're outsized and outnumbered. He tells Luigi he needs him to slice and dice, and he tells Trucker Mike to shift it in gear. The trio looks focused and ready for the tough challenge ahead. Out first for our first match are the St. Clair Monster Corporation, accompanied by Jasmine St. Clair. Next comes Mr. 50's Miles Clark, followed by Trucker Mike, and finally, the one and only Luigi Primo, who makes the best pizza. The match begins with Mr. 50 squaring off against Mr. Happy. Mr. 50s uses his agility to stay just out of reach and then lands a smooth tornado DDT on Happy. Luigi tags in and the fans erupt into a massive pizza chant. Luigi jumps on Mr. Happy's back and chokes him with the pizza dough. But it doesn't last. Congo Kong tags in and the monsters double team Luigi. Luigi tries to fight back, but Kong clubs him down. He crushes Luigi in the corner with a rolling senton for a 1 count. The 7-foot-tall Painful Paul tags in and clubs Luigi to the mat. Then he throws him clear across the ring like a rag doll. Paul locks in a torture rack, but Luigi somehow survives and makes the hot tag to Trucker Mike. Mike storms in swinging big. He levels Mr. Happy with a huge clothesline. Mr. 50s tags back in and goes for a flying crossbody, but Mr. Happy catches him. Luigi hits a drop kick to help bring him down. Suddenly, Jasmine enters the ring, but Mr. 50 surprises everyone by kissing her. That fires up the corporation. Paul and Kong hit Mr. 50s with a double chokeslam, and Mr. Happy follows up with a massive splash for the 1-2-3. Your winners, the St. Clair Monster Corporation. Post-match, Mike spits a sketchy liquid right into Jasmine's face, but he pays for it. She blasts him with a cane shot to the skull. Backstage, we see Jeeves wearing a Caleb Conley shirt. Caleb walks up and asks Jeeves if he even paid for it. Jeeves offers up his manservant services. Caleb says he'll take him up on it because he doesn't trust Big Al. A super dope juggalette welcomes us to our next match. Jeeves comes out and introduces the JCW American Champion, Caleb Conley, who vibes his way to the ring. Out next is Caleb's tag team partner, the JCW Women's Champion, Big Al. And out next are their opponents. First, the one and only Hollywood Haley J, and her tag team partner, the Devil's Favorite Dealer, Cocaine. Caleb and Cocaine start the match. Cocaine pulls out a bag and pours a monster rail on his arm, offering it to Caleb. Caleb kicks his arm and the powder goes flying. Caleb attacks Cocaine in the corner. Cocaine fights back and hits a big sidewalk slam for the 2 count. He goes for a coke slam, but Caleb escapes and tags in Big Al. Cocaine takes them both down and tags in Haley J. Caleb tries to grab Haley, but Big Al accidentally hits Caleb instead. Big Al hits an air raid crash. Caleb tags in and hits Haley with a huge backhand, but she kicks out. Big Al delivers a textbook suplex. Caleb tags in again and they isolate Haley. He hits a beautiful vertical suplex. Haley fires back with a tornado DDT and makes the desperately needed tag to Cocaine. Big Al refuses Caleb's tag. The two argue. Cocaine takes advantage, shows off impressive agility, and hits a huge slam on Caleb. Jeeves slides in to help Caleb and drags him to the back. Big Al tries to attack Cocaine from behind, but Cocaine grabs her. Haley pours some powder, grabs a blunt, and together they hit a double coke slam on Big Al. Haley covers 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Cocaine and Hollywood Haley J. Backstage, we hear from the Brothers of Funstruction. Ruffo says they can't take the Southern Six lightly. Yabo responds that they're going to show the Southern Six why they're the best tag team in JCW. Our next match is for the JCW Tag Team Championships. Out first, Silas Mason and Alex Taylor, the Southern Six. Followed by the champions, Yabo and Ruffo, the Brothers of Funstruction. Ruffo and Alex start the match. Ruffo hits a big atomic drop on Alex and then one on Silas. He slams them both together and tags in Yabo. Alex attacks Yabo. Silas tags in and they double team Yabo for a 2 count. Ruffo throws popcorn at Silas and Yabo shoves some in his mouth. Ruffo and Yabo hit big elbow drops on Silas, but Silas fires back with a huge power slam on Ruffo for a 2 count and locks in a chin lock. Ruffo tries to fight out. Alex tags in and chokes Ruffo with his wrist tape. Yabo and Alex tag in and Yabo lands a big kick. The brothers hit the whoop whoop driver on Alex, but Silas pulls the ref out of the ring. Silas flips off the crowd. Yabo dives to the outside and takes out Silas. In the ring, Alex low blows Ruffo. The Southern Six go for a double team, but Ruffo reverses it, and the brothers take out Silas. The Southern Six retreat and the referee calls for the bell. Your winners and still JCW Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Funstruction. We catch up with the Duke, who barges into Shane Mercer's locker room, making him instantly pissed. The Duke says he's got news. Tuff Tony walks up and announces that his match with MechaWolf tonight is now a 3-way dance. We catch up with MechaWolf, who says he's happy that Tony is in the fight and that tonight he will feast on the blood of Shane Mercer. The ringmaster welcomes GCW owner Brett Lauderdale to the commentary table. Out first for our next match is the Iron Demon Shane Mercer. Then MechaWolf. And finally, JCW Hall of Famer Tuff Tony. Mecha goes right after Shane, and so does Tony. They take turns beating him down in the corner. Tony and Shane are on the outside. Mecha dives out onto them. Mecha hits a tornado DDT for a 2 count. He goes for a springboard crossbody, but Shane moves. Shane scoop slams Tony and then kicks Mecha hard. All 3 men land in the corner and Shane sends them crashing down in an awesome move. They trade strikes in the center of the ring. Shane double clotheslines them. Mecha hits a knee to Shane's jaw for a 2 count. Shane hits a fallaway slam on Mecha. Tony hits Shane with the Tony Karana and then nails the meteorite. While Tony celebrates, Mecha steals the pin behind his back. Your winner, MechaWolf. Post-match, Mecha and Tony shake hands. Our next match is a tag team match. Out first, the bad boy Joey Janela and the GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Effy. Followed by their opponents, JP and Tommy Grayson, the Backseat Boys. The match begins with the Backseat Boys hitting 10 punches in opposite corners on their opponents. They taunt with signature Backseat Boys moves and then toss Joey and Effy to the outside and hit dives over the ropes. Effy hits Tommy with some unique offense, a boot in the corner, and a 2 count. Tommy lands a neckbreaker off the top rope on Effy. They hit the backseat dream sequence for a 2 count. Tommy goes to kick Joey, but Joey pulls the ref in the way. With the ref down, chaos breaks out. Tommy hits a Hurricanrana. JP suplexes Effy off the top. They go for the T-gimmick on Joey, but Jimmy Lloyd hits the ring. They try the T-gimmick on Jimmy, but Joey and Effy grab chairs and lay out the Backseat Boys. Effy hits the Sack Rider on Tommy, and Joey drops JP with a pile driver. The ref wakes up and counts to 3. Your winners, Team GCW, Joey Janela, and Effy. Post-match, they beat down the Backseat Boys, but Mr. 50s and Mosh Pit Mike hit the ring, brawling with Team GCW. Alec Price hits the ring and joins the attack. Team GCW puts the beats to JCW until the Brothers of Funstruction arrive and all hell breaks loose. Matt Tremont comes out with a trash can and cleans house. Brett Lauderdale grabs a mic and starts orchestrating the violence. He trashes JCW on the mic, calls out Violent J, says he's a legend but has fallen off hard. He then calls out anyone else who wants it. Tuff Tony's music hits and out walks the Hall of Famer. Brett tries to smooth it over, He says he respects Tony, but Tony shouldn't be doing JCW shows. He offers him a GCW shirt, and Tony puts it on. Brett extends a handshake, but Tony says F you, rips off the shirt, and goes after Brett. Tony is outnumbered. Team GCW puts him through a door in the center of the ring and make their exit. Backstage, we catch up with the Southern Six. Kerry Morton complains that some girl's claiming he's the father of her kid, but the kid won't even look at him. Silas reminds Kerry that the kid is cross-eyed. Kerry says he needs them to have his back tonight, but Silas and Alex say Kerry always takes but never gives, and they demand a title shot for helping him. Kerry says he can see they're not on the same page, but he could really use his friends for the main event tonight. Up next is our main event for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship. A thick juggalette in the ringmaster introduced the main event. Out first, the JCW World Heavyweight Champion Kerry Morton, accompanied by the rest of the Southern Six, and Alex and Silas seem reluctant. Out next, the former champ, the chocolate juggalo Willy Mack. They lock up and Kerry cowers in the corner. Willy hits a huge shoulder tackle, and then an arm drag, and then a back body drop. Kerry huddles on the outside with the Southern Six. Back in, Willy slaps him in the corner, then hits an exploder suplex. Willy goes for the stunner, but Kerry rakes his eyes. Kerry stomps Willy in the corner and hits a big DDT for a 1 count. Silas interferes while the ref is distracted. Willy fires back with a clothesline and then a big heel kick. Silas distracts the ref and Kerry cheap shots Willy and hits a neckbreaker for a 2 count. Kerry tries a superplex, but Willy fights back. He hits a headbutt up top, then a superplex, leaving both men down. They go blow for blow, and Willy hits a scoop slam and a standing moonsault for a 2 count. Kerry retreats, and Willy dives to the outside and takes out all of the Southern Six. Willy goes for the stunner, but Kerry hits the kiss it goodbye. Close 2 count. Willy hits a stunner out of nowhere, but Alex put Kerry's foot on the ropes. Silas gives Kerry an object and Kerry uses it to clock Willy, but still only gets a 2 count. The ref ejects the Southern Six. Willy hits a forearm, but then Kerry hits a low blow. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and still JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Kerry Morton. Kerry celebrates as the episode goes off the air. If you enjoyed this recap of JCW Lunacy, let me know down in the comments and hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe for more wrestling content. Thanks for watching. This is Glocky and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey yo, quit playing. Y'all still rocking them weak shirts from the mall kiosk? Man, step your shirt game all the way up.
I'm really tired of putting this shit on every day and doing y'all like this. But this how I'm coming today.
This that Pinfalls and Pixels heat straight out the trenches where drop kicks meet joysticks. You want smoke? We got it in black tees. Whether you're a juggalo, a gamer, a deathmatch junkie, or just someone who doesn't care what anybody thinks, check out the website. From cosplay mashups to hardcore prints, every shirt talks crazy, just like your favorite promos. And yo, you rock with the channel? Level up and join the movement. Tap in with a YouTube membership. We got dark match, mid-card, and main event tiers. Different tiers, same family. We ain't corporate. We ain't clean cut. This brand came out the dirt, built with blood, pixels, and barbed wire. Link in the description. Click it, cop it, rep it. Pinfalls and Pixels. We don't follow trends, we body them.